Hello, I would like to share something very simple and at the same time a bit complicated to understand, but quite simple. A pilot has one job to do, and that job is to fly the aeroplane and land the aeroplane safely. During the course of flying this aeroplane and landing the aeroplane safely, of course, the pilot is going to experience challenges. And those challenges are things the pilot can handle in most cases. For example, going straight into the cloud that has gathered water together. The pilot has no business negotiating or trying to appease the cloud. Instead, the pilot will crash into, let me not use the word crash, but the pilot will go straight into that cloud, break the cloud, and keep going. Then, when the pilot sees things like mountains, the pilot will fly high above the mountains without trying to have a conversation with the mountain to say, oh, mountain, you know what, mountain, you have to do this. No. That is how it is with life. There are so many areas of life whereby we have to crash into some things, break those things, and keep going because that is the only way we can get to our destination. Likewise, there are times we see some things, we fly high above those things, and that is exactly how marriages work. When a marriage, the man is the pilot of that marriage. The marriage now is the aeroplane. Then the wife is the co-pilot. They have one job to do. That job, just like the pilot, is to make sure they fly that plane, land it safely. And their own job, husband and wife, is to make sure they handle that marriage and fly that marriage, make it land safely, regardless of who becomes the obstacle. Just like the cloud, you break into it. It doesn't matter who the person is. Yours is to make sure you safeguard that marriage and move on. For some people, you have to fly high above them. Ignore them. Look at them from top and forget about them. But here is the problem. A lot of times, the man in his own accord or on his own accord would like to please certain people, make them happy, and in the course of trying to do these things, displease yourself, displease your spouse, and cause problem and harm to the aeroplane, which is the marriage that you are meant to fly safely and land safely. Likewise, on the other hand, the woman too wants to please some other people, forgetting that her main job, divine obligation, is to work together with the husband to make sure that the plane, which is the marriage, doesn't crash. Oftentimes we forget about these things just because of sentiment and emotion. So my dear, if you are watching this, if you're listening to this, if you are the man and you're the woman, your job is to make sure you fly the plane and land it safely. That is your primary and ultimate objective. Every other thing should not count. Every other thing should not bother you. Thank you.